Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Kirby Star Allies. That's so weird to say. I just want to point out, it's weird because I was thinking about it a little earlier. Normally series names have like an entire phrase like Super Mario or The Legend of Zelda. This one's just Kirby Star Allies. It's weird. Anyway, in the last episode we completed Planet Popstar, and we're going to be moving on to Jambastion, which has invaded Popstar and we need to take care of it. Also, I didn't realize there were little splash pages here. Even the stoic Meta Knight has fallen prey to the enemy's evil influence, and now their foreboding fortress has suddenly appeared. Why have they come to this land? Why? Undeterred, Kirby and his friends charge forward with gusto. Although I do realize now that since I closed the game, I probably have to grab Meta Knight again, because we recruited him at the end of the last episode. So we're going to take a little short trip to the museum here. Hopefully we grab the correct character. That's still such an odd decision. I have no idea why they just made this a roulette instead of it being like, choose your character. I guess to add like a semi-random element to it. It's always weird trying to figure out who's Slime and who's Meta Knight. Or Gooey, not Slime, jeez. Oh, there we go. We got Meta Knight. Let's get going. I'll explain how he works in the next stage. Of course, he's the same as always, pretty much. Especially since there was an entire side mode for him in Robobot. It was Robobot, right? Yeah, because I Let's Played that. Alright. Gatehouse Road. Let's do it with our buddy. Our singular buddy. Ought to be a good time. Also, I need to turn these tips off. You can turn the tips off in the options. I'm not sure if I can access that right here. It would appear not, which is a shame. So let's check out Meta Knight here. As you can see, works pretty much the same as Sword. He has the Sword Beam. He can do the Meta Knight spin, whatever. What else does he have? First introduced way back in Kirby's Adventure, this warrior takes the spirit of chivalry to heart. He has set out on a journey of training, but he would never forget his connection to his friends. May new friend powers awaken him, imbue him his blade. Yeah, so basically he works the same as any other. He works the exact same as Sword in terms of combinations. He can have all the elements imbued onto his sword, but he can't really give anything out. So another one of the basic physical elements here. It's weird. I keep having to find myself swapping between the word elements and abilities, and it's weird. Meta Chop. Y in midair. Yeah. Much like the other one, they just kind of rename all the moves to be Meta Knight based. He does have a couple of moves from Wing as well, so if you can figure out how to pull them off, then ooh, there you go. I'm gonna hop off for the time being, and we'll grab Esper. I don't think I've actually played as Esper yet. Or is Esper actually the name of the ability? I don't remember. I think it is. Ooh, or we could grab Spider, even though I've used it already. Look at that. We just cleared all those enemies with the flick of a button. Spider is like a legitimately good ability, and I'm considering using it in the arena. Oh, let's grab Yo-Yo as well. We actually only have one ability to give abilities, so I guess Esper will give... Okay, they're all... I think everyone's going... Okay, he can't figure that out. I think everyone's going to try and bounce on the Spider before trying to get their sword imbued. There's not really a flat spot for them all to stand, so they're just gonna keep hopping. That's one weird thing about it. Like, you have to find... Like, they won't stand right next to you. They'll spread out like this. So you have to find some flat land for them to do combinations or anything. Yeah, every single one of them's gonna jump before they actually combine. That's funny. It's a little funny, and I understand that it'd be just complicated to give options that were like, ooh, what would you like to happen first? Like in the options menu or something, but like, I guess it would have been nice. But then again, the situation is always different, so you probably wouldn't want to mess with an option like that anyway. So whatever, I guess. Whip. Ooh, I think we should be seeing Pole, which is an ability I definitely want to show off because it's super fun. I don't know what it is about it. It kind of has like a semi-DuckTales kind of feel to it. Like DuckTales, you know, the pole hopping and whatnot. You can do that, and it's really entertaining. Oh, looks like we need ESP specifically, if he'll like go after that, that would be great. I mean, I guess I can just take control of his body. That's Yo-Yo. Actually, Yo-Yo can activate it as well. But I think they want you to use an ESP to like get it in there. Also, I actually think Esper is what it's called in Japanese, which is why I keep calling it that for some reason. I also just watched a lot of the Pokemon anime, so... Well, no, Esper wasn't even on that. I was watching the Sun and Moon anime. You know what it was? I was playing through Super Mystery Dungeon, and Esper is a character in that, so... I just got to taking to saying Esper for some reason. I'm pretty sure ESP is Esper in Japanese, though. Just so you know. Anyway, pretty much every single level here in Jambastion, actually, you can actually see the Jambastion back there. That's really cool. A nice little detail you couldn't see otherwise. Also, I love the scenery. This is the one scenery in this game that I think is really nice and like unique to this game. Whoops, didn't really mean to do that. Like all the cracked stars and everything. Otherwise, it's mostly just like generic. Oh, there's the rainbow puzzle piece just out in the middle of nowhere again. Instead of just generic like grass, ice, and stuff, which is what a lot of the levels in this Kirby game are, sadly. And I know it's like pretty much always that case, but Robobot had me hoping that they'd have some... I missed a puzzle piece up there on the left. It just had me hoping that we'd actually be playing against, you know, different areas. I'm gonna keep everything as it is. They've really only given us the same 3 power-ups through the entire stage here, so I'm going to try and keep my mic for the boss here, because it could be useful. Although I do love this boss, because if it's who I'm thinking, it's a reference to Kirby's Dream Land 2? I want to say 2. 2 or 3, I forget, even though I literally Let's Played 1 like a few months ago. It's Pon and Con! Our boys! These guys get like a ton of references, but never has it been in the form of an actual boss fight. They're kind of just the, if you couldn't tell, they're kind of just a replacement for Lololo and La 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 when it didn't make sense for them to be in the game. So they just put Pon and Con there. They're kind of like an antithesis to, oh, he hit me. It canceled my attack, that's fine. They're an antithesis to the animal buddies in Dreamlands 2 and 3. All right. So we actually get to use Mike here. There we go. And you can actually do a little friend combination here as well. Fatal Chorus. And I think it just does extra day. Oh, we just immediately knocked him out. That's fine. I'm not too worried about it because they get a remake. They get a remix in their boss fight afterwards. So after you knock them out, it straight up tells you you have to friend them. I guess that could be something easy to forget if you don't use it often, especially if you haven't used it on a boss yet to this point. Because all the bosses so far we have been able to throw a friend heart at and something happen, but they were all optional, of course. Anyway, now that they've opened up the gates for us, we do a little dance, and so do they! Oh, that's adorable. Nice. Also, is that a Tanuki and a Keaton? I think it is. I want to say it's a Keaton. It's the same things that Mario and Luigi's raccoon outfits are based off of. Tanuki outfits, rather. Oh, we completed this, all the pink pieces in this puzzle. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that, but it went somewhere. Eastern Wall. Yeah, as you can see, it's like it's a straightforward line to all of our areas, which does remind me of the style that Robobot did it. And you can just walk around wherever you want. You just can't really do anything until you actually do the level. So we'll go ahead and move on to Eastern Wall. Also, the frame rate of the little transition there went to a halt once again. Like 10 frames a second, if that. Oh, now this is pretty. Goodness, I do like this style of stage. Although it does kind of feel like the exact same as the final world in Return to Dreamland, in a way. Alright, oh, it's Pole. We are grabbing this. So Pole is just a normal physical ability, so we'll just have him put Spark on it. But what's cool about it is it's It's kind of like Spear from the old games, but like you can do this little bouncy thing, and then after you do the bounce, you can like do bunches of stabs. I don't know. It's just so fun to bounce around with it. Let me see. What else is there? There's probably like the down up B. Yeah, the down up B. This can do a ton of damage if there's like a boss above you. Become a staff-wielding martial artist and mow down your enemies. The product of a strange land, this staff is the ultimate telescoping weapon that extends to let you pole vault over obstacles. Is that a reference to Dragon Ball? If anything, it's probably a reference to the Journey Out West or whatever it's called. I don't know. Up jab, LR jab? Hold on, just down Y? Oh, it's left and right jab. Okay, cool. Y repeatedly, of course, you just swing it a lot. Really cool. Pole vault, we showed that. Unrelenting staff, we did that. Dash, press, and released Y. Okay. A long stab. Super long stab. Super long. Ooh. Didn't quite get to see how far that was. Oh, that's awesome. Spinning staff. You can do a staff count. It has a counter? Oh, that's awesome. I'm going to have to try and show that off. Okay, well, if Meta Knight doesn't automatically knock everyone out first. Oh, that's cool. I kind of showed it off there. Can use all of our sparky weapons to light all these lanterns. I think there's a couple of references in this area as well to like some of the new Dream Friends there were. Use pull to stab that little electrical current right there. They gave you plug earlier as well, just in case you didn't have it. Have a spark ability at hand. Anything up here? Nope. I also kind of love the aesthetic of pull. Just the hat's neat, I guess. Ooh, I wonder if you could... Almost seems like you could get it from all the way over here. You can! You can activate that all the way from this side. That's cool. That's how awesome pull is. Let it be known. Oh, that is some distance on that. Also, do y'all need some HP? Ooh, also, these enemies are weak to electricity, if you couldn't tell. Normally, they take quite a few hits to take down, but you can just literally poke them with electricity and it's an insta-kill. Really cool. Once again, love it. Water-based enemy being weak to electricity. Chemistry system, once again, just the best part of this game, literally. Plug, get out of here. Pluggy boy. You don't even, it doesn't even have to be an exact hit because electricity adds in like, look at this. Ooh, I can hit that from here. There we go. Got it. It adds a upwards vertical hitbox, so it makes things easier to hit. Meta Knight, you need HP. Thank you. Thank you, I say as I give him HP. Yeesh. Boop. I think you can also destroy their projectiles if you slap them with something, but takes a little bit of skill, and it's much easier just to avoid, of course, because, you know, that's how it be. Whip, okay. I'll drop my pole right now, and I'll actually turn it into a friend. We'll replace Gim. I'll take Beam myself, because why not? We haven't really shown off Beam. It's really cool. I'm really used to using it because of, like I said before, Kirby Team Clash, where Beam was one of the 4 abilities you were allowed to use. The others were Hammer, Doctor, and... I'm not gonna... Oh, Sword. Yeah, that's right. Basic stuff. So you really get used to using Beam as much as you can, like just spamming the best abilities and all that. Since you're here, you probably want us to have a throwing ability, which we don't have in our arsenal right now. So I'll go ahead and let... Yeah, we need him to break through this. If he can get up, thank you. Well, get to it. There we go. Get on. So we can get him to use it. Go ahead and friend throw. Breaking straight through those rocks. And we're good. Let's move on. Lots of secrets in this stage. It wouldn't be bad for maybe grinding the puzzle pieces, although, once again, like every time I say that, it's like, well, Wispy Woods is way better. Also, these guys really look like the things from Super Mario Bros. 2. Get a little extra height if you use your beam jump thing, your beam attack in the air. So that's just barely able to knock them out. Ooh, I feel like if we activated that and then up again. He's not actually automatically doing it. I have to like persuade him to activate his friend throw. It's weird because normally they'll just automatically be like, oh yeah, you need that. What combination does it exactly want? I mean, I can just beam all the way through that and activate it. So I'm thinking we just need Suplex to throw us through. That might be it. There we go. Is it timed or something? Does it want us to get there? I don't know. But yeah, good thing we grabbed Suplex because otherwise we wouldn't be able to get the rainbow puzzle piece. But like I said, they pretty much always give you any ability you'll need for all the secrets. So as long as you're grabbing whatever the boss gives you, you should be fine. And you won't really have to go back in any stage to, ooh, Beetle's cool. What's that gonna give me? Okay, that's gonna give me Beam. It feels like that's random. Ugh. I love Beetle as an ability. Even though it doesn't have any combinations, it's still awesome. So I feel like there's, yeah, they added in these little secrets with the update. So there's little pictures from, I want to say they're almost from the guidebook from the previous Dreamland games. Not 100% sure though. There should have been one at the other one as well. But we missed out on that permanently. Alright, just put boxes. You know, Kirby's biggest obstacle. I kind of want Beetle. I'm grabbing it. We gotta. It's just so cool of an ability. Plus it has the ability to fly freely instead of your puffing animations that you normally do. Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter because this is a new friend ability, I believe. No, never mind, it's Bridge. Because, you know, we have to have high tense action in this game. I get it. It's a puzzle-based one, but it still sucks so much. Gotta escort this guy down safely. Make sure he's on the right side right there. Then, boom, he should be able to make it. Wonder what this is. Maybe it's a switch. Oh, you know what? There is an extra stage after this, so there should be a switch in this area. And this might be it. Oh yeah, because there's the end of the stage if you don't do the friend segment correctly. Oh, I dropped. You know what? That's fine. I'm fine with changing abilities quickly. It's like, I don't really have to individually make sure I show every single ability in this game. Also, what's with these stalks? I don't know if there's anything I can do with them or what, but they sure are there. Actually, it's something I want to test now. Oh, now you get in my hands. I didn't mean to do that. I wanted y'all to like... Yeah, no, they're all just going to jump in. I can't do the Hadoken against them because they all just automatically jump into my hands. Huh. I wonder if I press up and then drop it, if they'll do it. Seems really complicated just for like such a simple sounding mechanic, you know? I feel like they tried to make it as simple as they could, but wasn't possible. Oh man, I would give a lot to just get a blank slate of that background sky. Because I bet that looks amazing. What is this? This is this is the telephone one. Amazing Mirror, I think that is? I want to say that's Amazing Mirror. I can never remember which game it is. I know Squeak Squad's the one with the mice. I didn't play many of the DS or Game Boy Advance ones, by the way, if you can't tell. Sector A. Ooh, Sector A is actually the one stage that has... Okay, Sector A has the only rainbow puzzle piece that I didn't find on my first time through a level. They're that easy to find. This was the only one that was difficult. And, I think that level's actually kind of short, so we should be able to power through it in this episode without going too far over in time. What's this music? I cannot tell. I'm gonna take water because I don't think I've taken it before. I can't really hear the music, it's too quiet. Once again, recording setup. Oh, that's right, combinations. So, elements also have combination abilities, and I'm going to show it off here. If I can get my water boy to, ice to shoot through water, it actually does a temporary attacking ability. And this is the same through many different abilities. Like, I believe Spark can also shoot through water and make a special ability. But yeah, just thought I'd show that off because it's, I don't know. It feels like it's just overshadowed by the permanent abilities. I'm not sure why they bothered, really, since the game really wouldn't have been changed if they just didn't have the temporary attack abilities. Although they can be good for like a short little attack, I suppose, but otherwise they're pretty much useless compared to just normal attacking. I don't know, dude. Oop, puzzle pieces. Yeah, I believe this stage is actually an arena of sorts. We fight through a bunch of groups of enemies. Look at this. Shoot through me! And luckily the computers are pretty quick on the uptake and attacking. Oh, Meta Knight's getting... water? Okay. That's weird. So, okay, that's actually a very specific thing to note. Whenever combining elemental attacks and using that combination to imbue an element onto a physical ability, to make a permanent ability power up, I don't know, I should call those something else because that's really hard to say. It'll use whoever was pressing up. So in this case, I was pressing up, so they got imbued with water, despite the fact that they were icicle shards that hit their body. That was complicated. I hope I got that across well. I have a problem with that, but still. Actually, I didn't miss something, did I? I think I missed the rainbow puzzle piece on accident. I don't really... Oh, you know what? It wants us to show off another ability. Okay, let's get Bird, Wing for our party, and I will take Fire. Oh yeah, heat me up. So, another combination. This one's kind of cool because it's almost like, yeah, it just shoots like little shots of fire through. And of course, insta-killing the icy enemies. It's a triangle. Oh no, this is where... Okay, we didn't miss the rainbow thing, luckily. Also, water can destroy those these electric things coming down. Normally, you just have to avoid them, but if you have water, you're actually well off. So, just a heads up. Cool. As you can see, we're knocking them out pretty easily. Also, I can just they can just throw any attacking ability into you. So if you see one of your partners using an attack and you can just happen to press up while they're attacking you, you can just pull off a combination like that. Anyway, yeah, there's the rainbow puzzle piece. Still not used to saying it. I don't think I'm ever going to be, so I'm gonna stop expecting to get used to it. It's pretty hidden if you're not specifically looking for it. I missed it twice going through the level, and then I just looked up and was like, oh, duh. So, yeah, that's the only one that I would say is actually difficult to find. Otherwise, you're probably going to find them all in the first try. Ice Boy knocked out in one hit from the fire. Yeah, I was about to say, don't I have like a rolling attack or something? Yeah, that's fun. So you don't get to see that a lot. I wonder if we do extra damage to Mr. Frosty. Oh, also, he is almost knocked out. Wow, that was quick. Do we have, just in case, since he was the boss, you never know what they're going to throw at us next, so it's good to play it safe. I don't think they want us to have it. Also, we already have the rainbow puzzle piece, so, like, we're not going to miss anything too important no matter what. Oh yeah, look at that. That's the end of the level. It's that short. I don't even know what music it was actually playing. It was too quiet for me to even hear it. Well, let's get that one, please. I think I didn't do it right. Yeah. I keep getting that off. It's hard to do it while I'm talking at the same time, I guess. There's my excuse of the day. 64 lives, good number. Also, geez, we're almost to 100 already. And we almost have our second puzzle completed. And we've almost completed all the pink ones there, too. If that doesn't show, like, our pink puzzle pieces are going to get so far ahead of our normal puzzle pieces. Simply because they're so much easier to find. I don't know. Anyway, in the next episode, we're going to continue the Jambastion with Longview Corridor. See you all then, and goodbye.